Okay, another video time. Now, in this one, I really need to start working on this. I've been pretty slack this week, but in order to do that, I need to get rid of this. So I'm going to go see Bevan with the 626. We're going to copy his tune, put it into this computer and see if it will run. Our cars are very, very similar. The engines, we're pretty much got the same setup, so it should work. But first off, we've got to get this out, and it's loud. Okay, so just hook the battery up. Now you have to prime the fuel pumps on this 3 times and then it will start, but then we've got to let it warm up, and that's when the neighbor's going to get a little bit shitty, but I can't really do much about that. It needs to go outside for a couple hours, so see how she goes. That is so loud. Okay, so now we've got that out, it's time to enter pages and pages of numbers into this ECU, and then hopefully we should be able to start it. Now, in the last video it did start, but as I said, it was only on idle, so I'm pretty sure this will work. And once that's done, we'll get it out of here. We'll check over a few things first. I'm pretty sure I need to top up my coolant and shit. But we'll get it out of here, put it into storage, and that's where it will stay for the next few weeks while we get stuck into that car there. Yeah. So far going through this, it seems the difference between the tunes is I'm adding a lot of fuel down low, but pulling a lot of fuel out top end. Obviously because one's a turbo, one's an NA, so we don't have the boost climbing and extra fuel to compensate for that. We just don't have it. So almost there, probably another couple pages to go, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm all done now. What I noticed in these maps, as I was saying before, I was adding heaps of fuel down low but taking a lot out. I may have been wrong. What this is that's my TPS all the way up to 100%, and from there with a map sensor that will be your boost. So it'll be vacuum and boost, where this is just the TPS up to 100%, and then obviously it flat lines. It's like that through all these maps, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I suppose the only thing left to do now is try and start this up. It should be all right. It's not leaking fuel, it still has fuel. I just topped up the water. That's all good, so we'll just give it a go, I guess. Just let's see what we can do. And I'll make sure it's out of gear. Sick of flat batteries, I tell you. Oh, hang on. There's one more thing I need to do in that ECU. mixed trim to try and bring this to around about 14. That's my AFR. So hopefully I'm just pulling fuel out of it. Turning on. Alright, fans are working, so I'll shut it down. Sweet. Seems pretty happy. There is a bit of a flat spot under acceleration, but as I said before, this tune isn't the end tune for this car, so this is just to transport it, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's definitely a lot better than what it was last Friday. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just check over a few things, and then I'm going to gear up, we're going to move it, and then we can get that one back inside here and start tearing into that. So what had happened when I first tried to start it there and I stopped and had to do some of the ECU, I never actually wound back my mixed trim. So with all the changes I had done in the map, to get the fueling right, I was still dumping another 80%. Well, actually it was about 60 something percent on top of that. So what I've done now is I have backed it right down to, I think it's minus 15 off the mixed trim, because this tune that's in it now has smaller injectors than the 700s I've got. So I've had to pull fuel out with the timing of the injectors and how long they're open for, something like that. It gets very technical very fast. So I pulled fuel out of it. It seems to be all right. So there is a flat spot in it, but that's to be expected. As I said, this tune was never for this setup. Very close setup, but not the same. But this is enough for me to take it to the other place, and as I said, get that other car in here and just start having at it, because he's already started on my car, so I'm slacking. Anyway, we'll take this thing for a drive very soon. But it is hot starting, so a few little kinks I need to sort out, but we've got a few months to do it, so I'm pretty happy. Okay, I'm back home, so car's gone, as you can see, coolant. Don't know what that's about, I'll look into that later on, but also, I don't know if I showed it, but we sprung a leak. Now, a couple of videos ago, I was telling you about a fitting on the surge tank and how I was a bit hairy of it, and then we primed the pumps, we had it running for a bit, didn't see a leak. Leaks. So fun times. I could smell gas when we were driving it to the other shed, and yeah, it's a leak in that line. So I just need to either if I can re-tap and fitting, I don't know if you can, or I have to drain the fuel system again, pull the surge tank out, bring it back here and weld a new fitting on it, and hopefully it doesn't do it again. But yeah, it's leaking out of the return line from the engine, I believe it is, back to the surge tank. So I need to sort that out. Anyway, I'm gonna give the floor a quick sweep, and then we're gonna bring that noisy thing inside. Okay, so battery is a little bit too flat to start that car. So what I'm gonna do is just charge it up. I'm gonna start taking off the front guards and whatnot. So probably gonna call this video done. So Rx7 is gone. Next video, we'll be pulling the engine out of that and hopefully taking it apart. Hopefully that video will be out in a couple of days. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna go full Hyundai on it. So it should be interesting. Looking forward to that one. But as for the Rx7, that's it for now. She's going to sit there for a little while. There's a few little bits and pieces that will be done to it. Like I said, I've got to get that surge tank out. The whole EFI setup needs to come off. It's going to get polished and stuff like that. I need to find new ram tubes and stuff like that. Just little niggly bits, but besides that, I think I get all that squared away. Should be ready for reunion. Originally, I was going to paint it before reunion, but no, I've got too much on my plate with this one and some other stuff. So yeah, we'll get after it anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Car's like a jigsaw puzzle. Take those off.